So yeah, greetings and welcome for the, I say second half of Code Veronica. It's more like the final third. We went through quite a lot of the game actually last week. And of course, this is our final hours before the release of Requiem to the general public tomorrow. I know there are obviously some people around that have already got it, but I'm not important enough, so yeah, that's fine. As I have said before, it's less asinine than making people have to pay more money to actually play the game on release date. At least choose who's going to be the chosen ones, you know? Yeah, man, I have seen the review scores for Requiem are pretty good. I will say that the review scores for Remake 4 were also pretty good. And I did have my problems with that game, but that was more because Resident Evil 4 Original existed. This doesn't have that problem, so... tomorrow should be most interesting, and I thank you and everyone else who's willing to spend the time to come and watch. Alright then, so let's tackle today. So yeah, I have, at the end of the last stream, we died. I was killed by Hunter Spam, which wasn't great. Did this just darken? Ah, didn't know this did that. Interesting. Anyways, sorry. And as I said I would do, I went back a little bit before the Alexander fight. Kept the grenade launcher, which I've got here. That's all well and good. And we're going to be resuming very much from where we left off at the end of the last session. If anything, I would argue that what happened was actually a good lesson for Code Veronica, especially when you get into Chris's campaign, or part of it, his part of the world, where you really want to make sure that you at all times have like a shock weapon. Like assault rifles, submachine guns, they're all great and all, but you need something to stop things in its tracks, and those don't do that. So, you know, grenade launcher, shotgun, explosive bowgun, you know, stuff like that. You need something to stop things. The assault rifle definitely does not do that. Alright then, let me just change this out. We are not in a safe room, I'll be honest. We are actually right outside the front gates. We are currently here, ready to make our way out of the train facility. 6 out of 7. That's not bad, man. That's not bad at all. Okay, I think everything's working. I think we're good. We are ready to proceed. So yeah, we're about ready to make our way out of the train facility. We are hunting for the 3 proofs that Claire and Steve used to get on the plane and get the hell off the island. And we need that to get to the underground of the facility and make progress. Grenade launcher is with us. We're going to be needing it. Let's get going. We don't actually have that much longer to spend on this part of the world. We're very close to actually getting back up to the Antarctic, which is good, because the Antarctic is... it's a fun place. It's a fun place. You know what, Nacho? I believe in you. I believe in your faith of conviction. Let me know how it goes. Anyways, let's go kill some hunters, everyone. Get some revenge. Now, the grenade launcher is kind of slow, but the acid rounds are very effective, and they will definitely get the job done. Very powerful against hunters. Can one-shot them sometimes, which is really awesome, and a very, very strong weapon. Be honest, this is just a great weapon for Chris in general, because it's a powerful weapon. You're going to have ammo for it, and it takes up 1 slot. It's pretty great. Yeah, some of the other grenade launchers in the series are a bit dicey. So we can't actually leave the facility itself through the door. That's all been destroyed and everything like that. But there's some shotgun shells. I don't think there's anything else around here. We need to go back underground. But yeah, so like I said, assault rifle does a lot of damage, but it doesn't stop the hunters in their tracks, and that's what you need to get. You just gotta stun them and stall them. That's the important part. Also, a good piece of advice at this part of the game Just make sure Chris has lots of inventory space, because we're at the point now where you need to have lots of stuff to grab in all sorts of places. So you want to make sure he's got some stuff to work with, you know? It's a good idea. As such, we're actually going to make a couple of adjustments here. We're going to put those shells away for now. I also don't need the blue herb. That can go away too. I also managed to recover a bit of health. We're not in terrible shape. We're not in great shape. It's what, three and a bit heals. It's okay. But I can't say it's that outstanding. We'll work it out. We do have our assault rifle here. You know what? I am actually going to put that on, however. I want to get this assault rifle ammo used, so we'll go with that. Let's go inside. We will be playing through the game to a finish tonight. No doubt about that. Oh, I hate my life. Dodge it! Damn. I see! Fucking hunters, man. Nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble. Okay, not much to do here. We grabbed all this stuff with Claire, that's fine. So we need to go get hold of the proofs. However, what you might remember, and the back end of the last, obviously with Claire, we had to raise the bridge so the cargo plane could get out. We need to re-lower it so that we can actually get across there, which means we need to go upside here. I don't know exactly when I will get the first video of Requiem up tomorrow. The plan is like mid-afternoon UK, like 4 or 5 o'clock, somewhere around there. See what I can do. So here's our handle, but we don't, we can try lowering it, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually work. Yeah. Nothing happens. Because there's no pressure. So we need to go ahead and fix that. There's our proofs all the way down there. That's what we need to get to. Okay. So, a bunch of zombies here. What we need is this. Here we are. This device controls the bridge's oil pressure. The automatic control device is out of order and must be operated manually. Let's have a read. Supply oil to the 10-litre tank at the bottom using 3 cylinders. The standard oil amount must be maintained. If oil isn't the standard amount of 7 litres, the device will not activate. So, pretty straightforward puzzle. It's one of those, you know, like water puzzles. Your 3-gallon jug, your 5-gallon jug. I'm sure you've all watched Die Hard 3. But we don't get the 1 here. So, basically, we've just got to get this to add up to 7. And there's a fairly easy way to do this. Put the 3 into the 10 a couple of times. So there's now 6 litres. We're going to fill it up one more time. Same idea. And then what we want to do is we want to get 7 litres. 3 plus 5 is 8. 10 minus 1 is 9, which is in here. So if we fill up this little bit here for a moment, we'll fill in 1 litre. Full 10, and that leaves 7 litres up the top. Nice and easy. The lab ones are a bit asinine. Bit awkward. And that'll give you just a nice, easy 7 litres there. That's the easiest way to do it. Beautiful. Alright, oil pressure. A-okay. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Guess he's also feeling great. Is that overly dramatic? Probably. We'll grab the shells. Those will be useful, actually. Those will be useful. We can't jump down, so we now need to go take the lift back down. But yeah, definitely at this point in the game with Chris, like, you end up with all manner of key items you've got to lug all over the joint. So always try to have 2 or 3 inventory spots spare at all times. Between health, ammunition, key items, you know, stuff you need to beat the game. And as you want to be going back to and fro between item boxes all the darn time, like, you just gotta do it. Get ourselves down here. Okay. Oh, Jesus! Yeah, I felt that. Fucking hunters, man. Fucking hunters. I swear to God. Well, he's dead. All these shells will be very useful shortly. Don't worry yourself about that. There's no submarine, so you can't go back that way. But there are these cool dudes in these, like, goggles and shit. Nice graphic effect. Spec ops and shit. You see what I mean about the assault rifle? You see what I mean about the assault rifle? See what I mean. So here's all the cages, all the hunters. Wesker is not here. Weird thing this, but I've never understood this. So there's this crate here that you can, like, get on top of. It's like one of the ones you can push. I don't know why it's here, though. Like, you can't push it anywhere, and it doesn't go anywhere. It's just weird. Anyways. Here's the proofs. You need to disable the electric. Beautiful, beautiful. So, grab all 3 proofs. God help you if you do not have 3 inventory spots for this. And you gotta go backwards and forwards. My humblest condolences to you. And with that, it's back to the military facility. We'll go to the first floor section, open up the laser trick, and then the fun underneath. There's it. When will they learn? When will they learn? The thing I always find kind of weird as well is bear in mind that this place was... You know, this island was A, bombed, and then B, had a self-destruct sequence. It's in pretty decent nick, isn't it? I don't think they did a very good job at blowing up the place. Now, there's tons of evidence still around here of all the shit they were getting up to. Never mind. Okay. So, we're gonna need to... My advice to you, arm up for the trip. Arm up for the trip. We're gonna take the shotgun. We're definitely taking all the shells as well. We're gonna be needing that. I'm also gonna take... Grenade... Oh, the grenade launchers we got 2. I don't want the acid rounds, though. Let's take the grenade rounds. That'll be fine. Yeah, make sure you're coming with some equipment for what we're about to do. It's, it can get pretty gnarly. We're gonna need some health too. Like, some serious health. That should be okay. I think that'll be enough to do what we need to do. He said, chuckling nervously. We'll find out. Make sure to bring some blue herbs with you too. You'll be needing them. But he doesn't control the self-destruct sequence. He didn't build the place. Like, initially, yeah, sure. With the military strikes. But self-destruct, like, that's Umbrella's doing. That's not doing to him. By the way, at this point, I hope you've got a big gun. Because you're going to need it. Because out here, it's bad. Say hello to fucking stalkers, or whatever the fuck these dudes are called. Poison-infused hunters. Why did someone think that having poison-infused hunters in a video game was a good idea? I don't know. It was probably the Japanese's fault. Blame them. But yeah, those fuckers are rough. And we will see more of them. Shock weapons, everyone. Shock weapons. Those are grim. Okay, so we need to swing up to here. This is where the laser trap is, which is what we've got the proofs for. It's good timing. Yeah, sweepers. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, and in this game, like, hunters are rough. Like, you saw it last time. I say, like, if you don't have a weapon to stun them and stall them, like, it's miserable. You can't really outrun them. And they make them poisonous? What sicko thought that was a good idea? God only knows. So we need to do the long route. It'll take a moment. But this is like the last thing we do before we leave the facility. They're rough, G. Like, you think back to some of the shit that we went through in that Resident Evil 5 handgun only run we did. Sweepers, I think, might be worse than most of it. Grim. Absolutely grim. How are you doing, anyways, buddy? It's good to hear from you. Okay. So, up to the first floor. And I advise that you arm up now, because there's no item boxes where we're going. We got a long way to go until we get our next piece of equipment, so make sure that, thing. I mean, yes and no. Like, I'm not against seeing them. I have a funny thing. You might see a few in Requiem, but we'll see. But yeah, it's fine. Hunter's had a long run in this series, so... Anyways, let's back into proofs. There's one. Yes, you have to do this one at a time. Oh, yeah. Okay. Pull the lever. And that will retreat the diorama into the wall, giving us access to the secrets. Now, there is a fair bit of equipment for us to grab on the way to what we're about to do. I would advise you to get as much of it as possible. Tons of shells. Green herb as well. Okay. We're going to be needing this. Trust me. Fucking game. Hello up there. How you doing? So there's spiders here. We're going to need to kill them because there's shit in here we need to grab. Surprised they're quite resilient to stuff like shotguns, whatever else. Just blow them up, for the love of God. There's another one. Shit! There we go. If you shoot them enough, you can actually, like, explode the backs off of them, but they'll still be able to attack you. It's pretty gnarly. Anyways, we've got some more health. There's more grenade rounds here as well. I mean, you're not wrong. Put that in there. Grab that. Okay. So here's where the medal went down. Let's see what's waiting for us. I'm sure it's going to be fun. More health and herbs for good reason. The reason you want the blue herb there, by the way, is in case the spiders do poison you. But the game is nice to give you a blue here as well, so I'm not gonna overly complain. Right, we're going to need to just mix a couple of these together here, make some space. Should be fine. So, there's our plate. Unfortunately for us, it's not alone. This is the Albinoid. This is the little thing that attacks you in the lab at the beginning of the game. He's grown up now. He's a big boy. So, you've got a couple of options of what you want to do here. All we need to do is get the plate and leave. We're under no obligation to fight the Albinoid, but as you saw, there's a problem. The Albinoids learnt some tricks. Yeah. That electric shock is brutal and will rip you apart. So you got a couple of choices. You can come here with just a shitload of health and just face tank it. It's going to cost you probably a couple of full heals at the minimum. Or you can choose to try and kill the fucking thing. Which is also not easy, to be honest. But it is doable. You can definitely shoot at it. You can find a good spot here. You can kind of like, you know, have a go at it from like the surface. It can't hurt you up here. You are totally safe. Yeah, it's from a salamander. And you can like harass it. But it's a bit tricky to shoot with the shotgun, honestly, for any kind of range. It is a bit of a pain in the ass. There's another solution. Oh, come on. Come over here. Normally I would advise just run. Get him. Ow. Yeah. Now the thing will charge you down and will still hurt you a lot, so just be careful of that. This thing just fucking hurts. But it is definitely killable. Huh. He's dead. I'm not gonna lie. I actually tested this fight when I was doing the off-screen stuff to get back up to this point. I used the shotgun. It took about 35 shells to kill the damn thing. We just shot it with like 4 grenade rounds and he's dead. If I'd have known that, I would have just been fighting this thing. I've always said don't bother fighting. It's a waste of time. Just bring a grenade launcher and you kill it. Okay. Okay, I guess. Well, glorious and fated victory. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm really surprised about I was expecting a long protracted fight. Just like, well, just shot a few times with a grenade launcher and he's dead. Great. Beautiful, beautiful. I can live with that. That is most peculiar. Yeah, he's dead. I was expecting a long fight. He's already dead. I really did not expect that at all. Cool. Means I've got plenty of shotgun shells for what I need to do next for that matter, so I'm not complaining. That was a surprise. Interesting. Anyway, so he's dead. Or you choose not to. Gives us the eagle plate. Combine that with your mixed Clement mixture from earlier. That will dissolve the Inigo, the actual plate part. And that will leave us with the golden halberd, which is what we need to get the hell out of here. Yeah, I did not expect that to go that easily. Like, honestly, like, I think back to my original series, and I tell you, literally just, what's the best way to get there? Second floor down. That's it. Second floor down the lift. No, I just say, like, don't bother fighting. It's a waste of time. Just take the hits, you know, take some heals with you, and you're good. But so you should take a grenade launcher, and you win. That's really surprising. Alright. Cool. So back down the lift, this is where we started. As we now need to get back to the little secret area underneath the tank. That's where we saw Alfred get into a jet to fly to the Antarctic, and we're going to do exactly the same thing. Now, this does make sense. It's not like Steve Burnside, who knows how to fly a freaking cargo plane, apparently. Chris Redfield is former Air Force, so he does know how to fly this shit. We should probably just quickly play around with our inventory. There's no reason not to. I was expecting a really long fight there. Just murdered him. Great. Alright, grenade launcher can go down for now. We won't be needing this for a little bit. We will grab the handgun back. You still want to probably have some heavier weapon with you anyways. Again, just as earlier, just make sure you have some kind of shock weapon with you at all times. Combine those. That should be fine. What have we actually got inventory-wise? A submachine gun as well. You know, actually, submachine gun will actually be quite useful where we're going. We'll grab that. That's fine. We are pretty stacked with stuff to kill. It's gonna be great. So here's our door. Let's blow this joint. Yeah, it is a pain. It is awkward. It's designed to be awkward. So, no jet for us here. Just go off a squadron of the things, you know, as you do.
Hold on, Claire. I'll save you.
And off he goes. Also, I apologise. You can see the top of the bar here. I'm sorry. Let me just spot that. Well, cheers, Wesker, for letting us know where Claire's gone. Right. Now, at the end of Claire's section, you might remember a few things happened. We got in the drilling machine with Steve, we bore our way out of the facility, we might have let a bit of water in. Then Alexia was awoken, and more bad things happened. Yeah. Okay then, so let us... Where the hell am I going? This is a dead end. Is there anything here? There is not, no. That must be Alfred's jet over there. So we've got a couple of entrances. This is the emergency evacuation elevator, which is not functioning right now. And then this entrance here. So, things are not the same here. Not remotely. Yeah. You see this thing here? Yeah. Make sure you came armed. Hello. Is the cargo plane, or what's left of it? Yeah, there's a few of these vines dotted about. I need to clear them out of the way. Indeed. So, there's a few routes for us to take around here. My advice to you, much like with Claire before, go down first. Ignore that door for now. We're going to swing away into here. This is where there's like the ambush and the beds and shit. Now, there are zombies in here because we never killed them as Claire. But it's fine, we can see better now. There was a whole load of things that we never grabbed here. No. There we go. Make sure I deal with them. But yeah, so all the places where the zombies like come out of, there are items hiding, which I admittedly never grabbed as Claire, because it's just not worth it. With Chris, it's not so bad. Some grenade rounds, grab those. This is the map for the base. It is hiding in here, if you want it. There's ink ribbon down there. We don't need that. Down here, we've got some handgun ammo, which I will be taking. Also notice as well that we've still got the halberd, even though we used it to get the jet. It's because there's somewhere in the facility that we want to use this, and that's what we're going to do straight away. Also a file over here. When I joined Umbrella Incorporated, I thought I would be able to live carefree for the rest of my life, being employed by this huge corporation. Think of the benefits. Good pension package. It's a joke that I ended up being a driver at a place like this. I also position changed. They completely ignored me. Feels more like a prison. Yeah. My hard-earned vacation was cancelled suddenly. I heard they failed to secure enough manpower due to a mistake made by the facility head, Alfred. That fool! He doesn't even treat us like human beings. Oh no. There's an interesting story from a guy who's been working here for over 8 years. He says that there is a man who has been confined for over 10 years, locked up in a cell. People call him Nosferatu, and are definitely afraid of him. What an absurd story. At midnight, woke up to ominous growling sound that coming from the deep underground. I suppose anyone would have a hard time maintaining their sanity. They can find a place like this. I'm sure it's all just fake news and make-believe and shit. Anyways, but yeah, so a few things to grab here. Not much else. Just now's a good time to collect it with Chris. With Claire, it's a bit awkward. So, let's make our way down. So things are not doing great down here, honestly. Not doing great at all. Okay. Something's caught Chris's eye. It's a trap! Nope. But it's more of a trap than you think. gives you the blue herb planter. Unfortunately, this door is sealed. You ain't opening that. You'll find out why in a moment. But yeah, be careful. All the bugs and shit have been getting into the zombies, and you can find things will jump out of them. It's pretty grim. Be careful of that. Not the worst thing in the world, but it is, at the wrong time, it's a problem. Okay, that brings us back to here. This is where the halberd goes, in this section, and you do need to do this. For now. For now. So we can open this up. And there are prizes down here. Specifically, we've got this thing. A paperweight. Also a file. This is Alfred's diary. There's a sealed room in the hallway located inside of the Antioch facility. I don't know what is hidden there, but I do know how to get in. I can use the 3 jewels that each one of our 3 family members wear as proof of being a legitimate descendant of the Ashford family. The only problem is I do not know how I can gain possession of my father's proof. And this is something that's hinted at. If you know this, when we saw the earliest scenes of with all the Ashfords, Alfred's got a blue gem on his ring, and Alexander's got a green gem on his, like as an earring, which you can see, and gives away who he is early if you've worked it out. I finally succeeded in entering that sealed room. Since it existed around the birth of both Alexia and myself. I hate my father. It is obvious that we were merely created in an attempt to cover my father's blunder. Oops. Yeah. It's complicated. Alexia carried out the experiment on the human body that we've been talking about. Our useless father must be happy now, since he can finally contribute to the Ashford family. The only thing we should be careful about is that butler, Harmon, does not become wise to activities. We've seen his notes throughout the game. The experiment resulted in failure. Our father was useless after all. He turned into a dangerous monster that is completely out of control. We tied him up and locked him in an underground prison cell, which we saw in this room. Alexia seems to be close to a solution. Beyond all my expectations, she now says she wishes to conduct the experiment on her own body. On top of that, she feels she must be kept asleep for 15 years in order to accomplish the experiment. Alexia is going to sleep with all her trust relying upon me. I'm the only one who can protect Alexia. We'll touch upon that. There's also been Caribbean in here. We don't need that. Whatever. So yeah, down here, this is where Alexander was. He's not there anymore, mind you. Okay. Hey, you can't rush science, man. You can't rush it. I did not mean to select that. Okay, so let's get ourselves sorted out here. I've still got a bit of machine gun. We're gonna just use that, I think. But again, as I said earlier, you're in the phase of the game where you just need tons of inventory space for just everything. So just take my word, have loads of space. This should be fine. This is okay. Do I even need the blue herb right now? I probably don't. Do I need this? For now, I think the answer is no. I think we can just go handgun. That should be fine. So yeah, the facility's had some changes happen to it since we were last here. And that's going to complicate us getting around. It's going to be unfortunate. So we'll make our way up here. Have you ever walked up a set of stairs that slowly in your own life, everyone? I'm not sure I ever have. I'm not sure I have. So, the water might have frozen. That's why you can't get in down there. Good luck with that. Yeah. So first thing we're going to do is go head into here. We've got these top rooms up above, which we do want to go ahead and visit. This takes us back to the room where we normally would take the Chris and Claire and Steve use to get out of here. This is what this gap's for. It's not to drop down. It's for now. We can come and just come out and walk on the ice. Because, you know, it's all frozen solid and all that lovely stuff. Let's come here and grab this. Won't be needing that anymore. Octo handle. Beautiful. It is, yeah. You do play for longer as Claire than Chris, but it's close. Veronica, not a short game. Ah, that's unfortunate. He's got good grip in them shoes, you know, those combat boots. Well, let's go get him. No, run! You fool! I'm in some trouble here. I'm getting grabbed. No! Invincibility frames? I didn't expect it. No, you fucking don't. Could have been worse. I'll take it. You can try and run out of here. It's a bit awkward. Yeah, pretty much. It is runnable. There's like a kind of a thin way there. But we've got plenty of ammo. Let's go kill some stuff. Okay, so with that done, we'll swing around the other side here. Now, there is one advantage to all the ice being down is it means we can actually get access to the other side. All this time, there's been the other side of this hallway here, which we can now actually take and get across to, like, this part of the facility. You can't do that previously. But before, so, let's pop our heads into here. This is where the zombies were, like, held in that cage. They've gotten out. I am empty. Let's get the enhanced hanger now. By the way, if you're wondering, with the enhanced handgun and what it actually does, so with the Claire's gun, it turns it into a burst M93, which is, you know, pretty useful. Makes you fire faster. It might not be immediately apparent what the enhanced handgun actually does. Every now and again, it basically launches a crit shot that will just, like, kill a zombie immediately. You'll notice, because, like, the normal blast... Let's even get a good angle here. So the normal blast, like that. It has these sparks that come out the gun. That's like a critical hit. He's already dead. I don't know what the odds on that are. Maybe like 8 to 10%, something like that. But that's quite nice. I believe that shot can pierce too as well. It's really strong. Anyways, this is screwed, so we ain't going to be using that anymore. I still think the custom handgun is just better though. Especially in Code Veronica X when you have enough ammo to just launch your dudes. So, first problem. Second problem. That's grim. He most certainly was a zombie. So, over here we've got, controls for the crane. We need a key for it, so I have to go find that. Oh, shit.
What? He's here?
This is bad. Fuck! This is so bad. Get out of there! Fuck. Yeah, I ain't fighting that. That's bad. Oh dear. Fucking hunters, man. Anyways, we want to go down here. I think there's an inventory box somewhere down here, if memory serves. I just gotta remember my way around here. This part of the map, I'm not the most... Oh, I know where we are. Yes, yes, yes. There's a whole load of shit to do in here. Just don't worry about it for now. Just ignore this room. It's not important. Come through to here. Okay. Be careful! It's a trap! So there's a whole load of zombies in here. Going to need to go to town. Oh yeah, see that crit there? It just got both of them? Nice. He's not dead? The hell you aren't? Jeez. It's a blue herb. We don't need that right now. There are more down here as well. No. Come on, Chris. Where's these crits? Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Got that piercing crit there. Nice. Like, when it comes in, it's huge. It's just pretty rare that it does. Right, that should be all of them dealt with for now. What the hell's here? Oh, yeah, so there's a Duralumine case in the cage. We can't open that. We don't have the lockpick. Claire's still got that. A bit of a clue that we'll see more of it later on. An end jar made. Howdy and welcome. Alright. Before we go down there, we want to swing into this room next. I just wanted to clear this out. Super dupers. Are we excited for Requiem tomorrow? Kind of looking forward to it at this point. Okay, there's a load of items in here. You kind of can't see half of it. It's a bit dark, admittedly. So we got this. It's an electric device, but the socket's missing. Now if we come over here, here's the device. There's a hole in the shape of an octagon. Well, that's pretty useful, isn't it? So that's connected, and then we can come over here, and this will allow you to turn the power on and off, which you will need to do. You'll need to manipulate the power around here. Yeah, you understand. I appreciate that. Okay, so a lot of items in here. Here's the inventory box, is what we're looking for. Yeah. I've still got to buy the game. I still haven't actually bought it yet. I need to do that. It's a thing. Okay, well, we don't need the submachine gun anymore. That's done. The Duralumine case also we're not going to need for a time. We just go with the shotgun for now. It's probably fine. We don't need all this health. We can drop at least one of these off. Again, like, at this point, you need to just have loads of inventory space. Wherever you go, there's so much shit to grab. So much shit to grab. One thing you do want to take with you, though, is this. If you still got it, now's the time to grab this back. I'm sure. Remind me to turn off the internet. Okay. Do I need the blue herb around here? There is shit that can poison us. We should probably take it just to be safe. To be fair, I might not be awake at 10 o'clock, so you probably will be alright. Okay. So, with the power on, that gives us more access to a lot of the facility around here, which we'll mess around with later. We don't want to be down here right now. We can wait at another point. So yeah, you can go in and do... Actually, that's a lie. There is something we should do. Let me go back. I apologize. We should go to the next area, actually. And then we'll come back. I'll show you why. So, with the power on, we get in here. Note that it's an electric door, by the way. This might look kind of familiar. Worryingly familiar. Oh my god. Capcom and Konami finally cross-promoting, can you believe it? Anyways, this door is locked. The bar has a symbol, but something very interesting here. Now, those very astute of you, especially at the time, will note that this looks very unusually familiar to a certain mansion that the Redfields may have been to before. I forget if it's explained in a document we already have or one we find, but there is a legitimate reason for this. Depends on your definition of legitimate, I guess. And in here, we got a map. Doesn't show us a whole ton of stuff right now, but at least we have it. Come over here, we got a variety of these protective suits. We've also got this entrance here, which I don't want to screw with right now. And down here, Tiger Head. Just like the good old days. So you can take the jewel, and that will cause this to also turn, which is important. Works by electric power, also important. Back here, we've got a socket. That's for our valve handle, which I actually need to take back. I shouldn't have put that back there. There's something behind both of the gems, so you want to make sure to do this. That one is mandatory. This one isn't. But obviously, when you take one jewel, it shifts. Which means that, say... Also, Magnum rounds. That does mean that, say, if you, wanted to get both gems, you're going to have a problem with that right now. You're going to need to think of a solution. Let's take the bullets, put the gem back. But it'll be useful later. It's good to know it's there. We'll get back to this door. We'll get back to this door. Also, we've just got a little bit of extracurricular activity just to quickly engage in. Don't mind me. You don't need to worry about why I'm about to do this. Just fucking do it. Fucking sweepers! Bastards. So, there are some items to be grabbed here. You'll see these. We have space to grab these. We do. Sure, we'll grab them now. What the hell? You can't grab any of this until you restore the power to this place. It's a bit weird. There's, again, it's shock weaponry. So there's these wing objects. We'll need to gather a load of these. That's what it's about. It's basically, as long as you've got a weapon to stall them, it's fine. But whereas, like, the assault rifles, submachine guns, they do a lot of damage, but the hunters will just run at you through the bullets. They won't actually be stopped by them, so they can still get hits off you. That's why we died at the end of the last session. You need something to stop them. And that's what that is. Green herb there. We won't worry about this door right now. We'll deal with that later, don't worry. We do need to go to an iron box, though. So let's go ahead and deal with that. We've got some inventory to sort out. As I said, shitloads of items. Okay. So, we don't need that right now. Put this down for the moment as well. We do need the valve handle. We do need the extinguisher. I could probably put this down too. That should be okay. Ah, of course. It makes sense now. So it is worth noting, by the way, that you can come here. You can turn the electric back off. And indeed, if you think back to the tiger statue, if there's no electric power, then it will never turn. You can take both gems out. The problem is that this door is electric operated. So if I turn the power, I can't actually get in the room. We'd have to get in via this, which is locked. So that's what we've got to do. Find the key for here so we can turn the power off, go around, get the gems. That's what we're ultimately trying to do. I did go back for the grenade launcher. Indeed, it's just an non-venting case for now. Turns out the grenade launcher absolutely rips the adult Arbanoid to shreds. I had no idea. Killed it in like 4 blasts. It's crazy. I never knew it was that effective. Pretty insane. But yeah, as you're going about, keep an eye on what doors are and aren't electrically operated. It is worth noting. It is worth remembering. So, we're going to head up for a moment. This is an optional area. You don't... Wait, it's not optional. You do need to do this, but... He's gone around the corner, the bastard. There he is! Get him! Fucking took 6 shells! Christ! Fucking hunters, man. Outrageous. So, let's head into here. It's going to be a pretty cool room if you need it to. First thing to note is there is something very useful down there. We'll be needing that. But before that, we've got this. I hope you bought the fire extinguisher and you didn't leave it on Rockfort Island, because this is where you refill it. This is the only spot. Yeah, when I first played this game, I missed it too. So many people just leave the empty extinguisher in the security box, because why wouldn't you leave it in there? You've used it, it's done. It's kind of naughty. But if you bring it, you can refill it here. And then if you come down this lift here, this will take you to the weapons room. Obviously, we can't exit the door because it's all laced up. But now we can get through here. Claire couldn't. She had no way to put out the fire. We do. And with doing that, you can get yourself hold of the Magnum. If you didn't bring the extinguisher, you don't get the prize. Sorry. Now, there is a couple other things to do here as well. If you have the lighter with you, either as Claire or Chris later on, if you come around here, if you get the detonator from this dude, put it on here. And then you can use the lighter to bust it open. And if you do so, there's a few boxes of handgun rounds. It's not nothing. Don't really need it, but it's, you know, something. And yes, it makes you take it one box at a time. It's a thing. So yeah, we got the Magnum. Magnum in this game is pretty good. It's not the best Magnum ever in the world, but it's pretty damn strong. And definitely, if you know, don't have like the grenade launcher or something, this is a way of getting around that. So makes up some space. Pretty strong. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, there's some, you know, missiles. We're not allowed to use those. Chris probably would just pick the shit up. Anyways. So, we need to get into whatever that is. Come up here. It's full. Hope you found the socket. You can drain the water under following conditions. Clean the tank and exchange the water. Why there's a socket to turn it from octagonal to square, I have no earthly idea. It's a thing. Before you grab it. Yep. Fucking sweepers. Fucking things. It's pissed. Ugh. Yeah. Fucking bastards. Anyways, he's dead. That's what matters. Okay, so with the crane key, we can now come back out here. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So that will literally drag Alex out of the ice. What the fuck he's doing in there is anyone's guess.
Who could have done this?
Yeah.
Alexia.
Uh-oh.
That is how I dispose of insignificant bugs. Said the spider to the fly. How do you wish to die?
Uh-oh. Hope you like giant spiders. Grim. For boss time. So, we're gonna need to have a little bit of a conversation with this thing. Unfortunately, fighting it's not the best. Oh shit, reloading. No! Now, you can just come and grab this. You don't have to kill it. But I think the world could do with less big giant spiders, honestly. Bastard. What's he doing? Reload. Uh-oh. Ow. Yeah, so much like the other things, when you shoot them enough times, you can explode the back of them. The regular spiders will do that too. So now it can't poison you. But guess what it can certainly still do? Yeah, still beat the shit out of you. This is gonna be obnoxious, isn't it? You know what? Fuck this. That's it. You sit the fuck down. I think that was justified. Yeah, they're also annoying. Yeah, just fucking kill it. So, we've got Alexander's Pierce, which is super cool. We'll be needing this to beat the game. Believe me, we'll be needing it. Okay. So, now what we're going to do is we are going to do some exploring around this place. Do I have health? You know what, just use that, it's fine. See? Totally fine. There's a couple of green herbs anyways, it'll be good. It's been a while since I've been here. Welcome to not quite the Spencer estate, but it's damn near the same. So this is the other side of the door that we need to find the key for, which is somewhere. Now if we come up the top here, we'll find this very interesting little thing. A picture of twins and their father with 3 weird holes. Guess where our gems are gonna go. And that's why we gotta get hold of the 3 jewels and get our way into there. That's the plan. Now, there is a couple other things to do around here, namely, this is locked, so we can't get in there right now. But also, there's something else, which you might not know of immediately. You can come down the back, and if you do... oh dear. She's fainting inside the cocoon. We'll need some kind of tool to get her out of it. And that we do. We'll need to cut her free. But at least we know where Claire is, so that's good. Okay. So, let's try and get to work on that, shall we? Inventory like, it's not too bad. Okay, so to get her out, all you gotta do is just get a knife, and you can use a knife to cut her out. I believe if you somehow don't have a knife on you, like you left them all in security boxes, although you must have a knife because Chris has to have one. He never goes to security box, so you've always got a combat knife. You can cut her out of that, and that's what we're gonna look to do. So let's go ahead and grab the knife, like that. We don't need the health right now, we can drop that. And I will provisionally take something with us, because I know what we're going to do. Paperweight! And this, take them. Just take my word for it, just take them. You don't know why we're taking them, but You're gonna need them. I'm just gonna save this game here because I might be about to break something. Normally I do everything else before. This is like the last thing I do is getting Claire out here. I don't normally do it this early, so I'm worried it might break some sequencing. Just in case. So, eventually... Thank you. The camera's really weird sometimes. There was necromancy.
Claire.
Chris. I missed you so much.
I know. But we have to get out of here.
Not yet. We have to find Steve.
Who's Steve?
He's a boy who escaped from that island with me. But then a monster attacked us and we got separated.
So that means Steve is still somewhere in this base?
I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Claire?
Oh.
What's wrong?
I think I've been poisoned.
Just hold on. I'll be right back.
So, if you got poisoned by Nosferatu in the boss fight, you've got an additional sequence to deal with, and that is helping out Claire. We need serum. The blue herbs don't work. We proved that in the fight here. We need to find an antidote for her. If you manage to get them throughout it, it's not a problem. And this whole sequence doesn't happen, but we need to find a serum for her somewhere. Which we have not yet had any idea what that may or may not be. Maybe we did. Possibly we might actually know where that is. You know, I'm not actually sure. It's fine. I think I know where it is, but we'll worry about it in a moment. We'll get there. Also worth noting as well, I believe with Claire, if she's poisoned like this, and then you rescue her, I believe you get her back in full-on danger state. Otherwise, she, I think, just comes out of this at the same health she had previously. Because I want to show this off. I want to show it off. There are people here who've never seen the game. Then I just reread it. I'm like, I hate you. Roddy's in a better place now. Yeah, we'll go with that. So another elevator. This one with decontamination shit on it. There's good reason for it. There's good reason for it. Yeah. Hey! There's questions to be asked. Alright. get our way through. These things will get in the way. They're annoying. I know, it's delightful. Okay, so come on down here. There are problems. Fucking things. Where's my crits? There's my crit, finally. God damn it. I believe you can actually, yes, we can actually use this. Not that. I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. We'll take the green herb. What the hell? Oh boy. After discovering the remains of an ancient virus in the genes of a queen ant, I began concentrating on the research of ants. The ecosystem of the ants seemed truly ideal to me. There is one queen ant in each anthill, and the soldier and worker ants are the queen's slaves. The death of the queen ant means the doom of the entire anthill. However, the soldier and worker ants can be easily replaced as long as the queen ant is alive. This is exactly the same relationship between myself and the other ignorant masses. I've succeeded in creating an ideal virus by implanting the queen ant gene into the mother virus that Spencer found. The T-virus. That's what they were doing in the military facility. Fucking around with shit. I used my other's useless father as a test subject. However, as I expected, the virus caused the rapid change in his cells, triggering the complete destruction of his brain cells and body flesh. Furthermore, a special type of poison gas was generated inside his body that the blue herb had no effect against. Because of this, I created an antidote in case of emergency, and it's stored in the weapon chemical warehouse on the B2 floor. That's where we'll find that. I decided to name the virus of unimaginable potential the T Veronica virus. When I found out how I can utilize the power of this wonderful virus, my research will finally be complete. That's where we need to go. Hope you remember how to get there. But yeah, they're crazy. Watch out, this is also a bit of a trap. Yep, they'll just stand there. There we go. Get those crit shots in. Beautiful. Alright. Oh, shit, sorry, I misclicked that. I still think the burst is better, honestly, but like this gun's fine. So yeah, there's all sorts of shit here. Queen Ant's dead in there. Nothing that there whatsoever. So yeah, they're doing lots of bad things down here. Surprise, surprise. Ram over here. There is. Okay. It's possible. I think unlikely, but possible. Stupid things. Oh, yeah. This lovely place. There we are. That looks better. I think we're good now. Line just needs to set a little bit. I think that's better. I think we're good now. Yeah, I had the webcam on, the webcam icon just for a second. Are we all good now? We all happy? I'll have to remember to cut this bit out of the stream. Thumbs up? Yep, cool, super. So before we're so rudely interrupted, yeah. So Alexia, working on the virus, figured I've got a better idea. Let's implant it in my own body. What could possibly go wrong? Obviously noticing that the Alexander didn't work because he just took control of his body, however, I will suppress the activity of the virus by ultra-low temperature so that my cells will change slowly. My calculations indicate that it will take 15 years before my body can gain immunity and become able to coexist with the virus. Until then, I have no choice but to trust the capsule that I will be in to that inept but loyal soldier ant who is my brother. Loving the family. When I awaken, I will be the queen, and the T. Veronica virus will be unleashed upon the entire world by my children. Every last creature on Earth will exist to serve me. At that time, the world will achieve the perfect ecosystem, just like the anthill, but on a much grander scale. That's what she wants to do. Great. Great. So, the reason we bought the paperweight is because there's a puzzle that involves it over here. And it's this. As twins, Alexia and I are two sides of a coin. The design is carved under the name of Alexia. Heart, spade, AA, crown. And we are tasked with entering a sequence ourselves. I mean, you can see where this is going. Right. So, if we have a look at this, there is all sorts of things on it. Various symbols, umbrella, all sorts of shit. What we've got to do, basically, is look to see what the symbols are for Alexia and look at the reverse, two sides of the same coin. So, what was it? I need to remember this. I never remember this fucking sequence. Heart, spade, a crown. Okay. Heart, spade, a crown. So, the solution should be opposite heart is A. So A, opposite of spade, is crown. So a crown, and then heart, spade. I think that's the solution. Beautiful. And once you're done, that's where it goes. Oh boy. It's Alfred, and he's pretty dead. Nice place to be stuffed. Yeah. So that's jewel number 2. There's only one jewel we need. We just gotta, you know, get it from Alexia. Somewhere to put him, some degree of, like, you did look after me for 15 years, I guess I'll give you a dignified death or something. But yeah, that's basically it. Right, let's go get Alexia's jewel. How hard could this possibly be? I thought there was a scene there. Huh. I thought there was a scene on the screen or something. Am I misremembering? I might be. Yeah, what else can I see? Hey, Alexia, I don't you want to, like, control the world and all? I couldn't borrow your choker for a few months, could I? You can have it back. Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Science for you. Okay. So, next thing on the to-do list is to help out Claire. I need to get that serum for her, I should say. We know where it is. We just gotta go grab it. Now, while you do need the extinguisher to get to, like, the Magnum, you don't need the extinguisher to get the serum. Otherwise, you just, like, soft-lock yourself, which would be pretty poor game design. I wouldn't encourage doing that. It'd be pretty bad. What do I want/need? We don't need this. Keep those on us for now. I'm taking this. I'm just taking this. I'm just taking this. I might be needing this. Yeah, I mean, she certainly, it's not her tag skill. She did not tag medical. Can you blame her? She's got other priorities right now. Yeah, she was otherwise detained. So, let's head on down here. Hello, everyone! I forgot all you dudes spawned down here. So, here's the blood pack. This will not spawn until you've got Claire out. It just doesn't appear. He'll be fine. He'll work it out. Where am I going this way? Okay. There's a lot of long sequences, isn't there? Of just opening doors and going through elevators. I forgot about all this. Takes forever. Never mind. We'll grab the herb. We might be needing this. We might be needing this.
Claire, I'll take care of you now. Feeling better?
Thanks to you. Just like a big brother, huh? You're always looking out for your little sister.
It's Alexia!
Alexia? There really is an Alexia?
Of course, she thought it was a fake.
It is almost time, you genetically inferior siblings.
after her. She might know where Steve is.
Let's go.
Thanks for that.
Chris! No!
I forgot about that.
Just go. I'll be fine.
But Chris...
You've got to save Steve. Go!
Completely forgot about that. This game just does not help it sometimes, does it? So, as noted, if you are poisoned, you come into this on the brink of death, so, the game is kind enough that it will give you a healing combination here. You're going to need more than this, I assure you. Anyways, here's the bow gun, for Claire, which we will take with us. Some other bits and pieces to grab here. Shotgun. So, it does mean that now, if there's any weapons that you'd put in the case that Chris had, like, you know, the AK, the shotgun, his enhanced handgun, you can use all that as Claire. You're totally allowed to do that. Also... So this is the shotgun hook that is the same from the previous area. If you have the shotgun as Claire, you can put this on. I believe there's a load of grenade rounds and such behind this. It's not important for us. It's not like the be-all and end-all. But yeah, I should have left the shotgun so that Claire could have got this. I just forgot. Honestly, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we're going to make a couple of changes here. We want to get the dual looming case. We want to make sure to get that open there. We will stick with the bow gun. Also worth noting as well, no rifle for you. So even if you ended up getting out of the last fight with some rifle rounds, you're not allowed that because, you know, you can't have nice things. Really? God damn it. So this is the junior case that Chris gets. If you open it, there is Magnum rounds. Very nice. Chris will appreciate those later. We actually have the Magnum. Now, when you do this section, my advice to you is, bring health. Bring lots and lots and lots of health. Just bring lots of health. Is that enough? It's probably enough. Okay. Actually, one more thing I'm going to do. Sorry. You kind of got to prepare ahead of time for this. This section can go really, really bad. I'm just going to take the custom handgun back. I'm not going to give that to Chris. It's fine. I don't want to take all the bullets. Yeah, we should be okay. I'm overcompensating. It's cool. Just I know what's coming and I know how badly it can go. Okay. Yep. Fucking things. Now, there is stuff to push around here. Because, of course, there's stuff to push around here. So be careful of all this shit. It's not from the other side, wherever that goes. Fucking thing. It's always the middle one, isn't it? Again, it's all, you know, Resident Evil references and all that shit. What's your grenade rounds? Just take them. What the hell? There's lots of things that have been going on back here. Lots of things. Oh boy. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Right. Custom handgun is so good. Burst is so good. Okay. That brings us up to this place. Yep. Yeah. Now, release security. In an emergency situation, both devices simultaneously will release once charging is complete. The anti-BOW linear launcher should only be used in a first-class emergency situation. I'd suggest that this probably classifies as an emergency situation. That's locked. There's a hollow in the shape of a dragonfly. Yeah. We need that. Very important location. This place. The Ashford family's most important secret is kept at this lab. As a safety precaution, I've installed a self-destruct device in the control room and have placed the activation code inside the computer. When to put, all door locks will be released to provide easy access to escape routes. Because the elevator that directly connects to the hangar, one should be able to easily escape from the lab. Probably. Please remember that I have used the name of my beautiful ancestor for the activation code. Glory to the Ashfords. I welcome you to one of the most terrifying spots of an S-rank run. Because at this point, you would not have saved the game for at least 2 to 3 hours. Yeah. I fucking hate this bit. Quickly. I certainly died to that a few times when I first played this game. Now it locks, mercifully. You have to do it again, but yeah, fuck it. God help you. God help you. Yeah, we've all been there. We've all been there. So, with our emergency card, we can now... Would you shut up in there? I swear. Trying to have a conversation here. This has got to be one of the most infamous areas in the original Resident Evil, right? It has to be.
Steve?
Oh, Claire.
No, I can't do it. Who did this to you?
That crazy woman told me she was gonna perform the same experiment on me that she did on her own father. She's completely insane.
What's wrong?
Probably. He has other problems.
Claire! Can't breathe. Claire! Help me! Claire!
It's pretty bad.
No, wait!
It's pretty bad. Hope he bought health. Hope he bought health. So yeah, he'll beat the shit out of you, and you just gotta take it. There's no real way around it. Just fucking heal. That's pretty rude.
Oh, Steve.
No, I don't understand how that works. Don't worry about it.
You're warm.
Steve.
got to hang in there, okay? My brother's come to save us. We're getting out of here.
Your brother kept his promise.
She's probably touched more
I'm
stuff.
sorry, I cannot.
What? What are you saying?
I'm glad that I met you. I love you. Claire.
Steve? Steve? Steve?
It's very early 2000s. I believe it will be better handled in the future. Speaking of the future, what we've all been waiting for.
At last, I found you, Alexia. Come with me. You're responsible for the creation of the T. Veronica virus. And now the only existing sample is in your body. I want it. Now!
You want it? You are not worthy of its power!
Who's crazier here? It's close. It's close. Also, this is going to be interesting when this comes out in the new... when this is new. There's a lot going on there. Yeah, very much so. Chris
You're coming with me.
Chris is like, what the fuck's going on here? Oof! Oh, hi!
Wesker. Chris, since you're one of my best men, I'll let you handle this.
Thanks! The nightmares of this. I'm just gonna save the game. Don't mind me. Oh yeah, by the way, there's your knife. If you've somehow come in with no weapons, yeah. The game's nice enough. I remember having to fucking knife this bitch. Holy shit. So, she's gonna try and grab you. Don't let that happen. Fuck you! Oh, this is not good. Oh! Oh, actually, I'm actually in trouble here. Oh no. I'm caught! Yeah! Eat it! Fuck you! Alright. I've never actually used the assault rifle on her before. That was actually really effective. Holy shit. That was nasty on her. Just rinsed her. Beautiful. Beautiful. But yeah. Fucking trying to knife her 6 years ago. Oh my god. The fucking worst. The fucking worst. Well. We've got our gems. Yeah, she does. She does spit acid at you as well. If you're far away, it's better range. She'll shoot that shit at you. That actually does hurt a lot as well. But she does definitely do that. Get the gems in here. Secret passage time. Of course, Lex is like, are you fucking kidding me? It was over an hour. It was about 70, 80 minutes it took me to kill her. That was tough. Right, we got some dudes to deal with around here. Got some dudes to deal with around here. Good. Now, I don't remember this place the best, but it should be clear that it has some familiarity with places that you've already been. But yeah, the problem with the knifer is just like, if she grabbed you, you're dead. And you have to knife her, so you've got to like hit her and then just run. When she's thrown all that shit at you as well, it's just, it's tough, man. It's tough. Alright, our assault rifle is basically done at this point. We're not going to get much realistic use out of it, which is fine. We'll be needing that. There she is. There is a save point there. It's a bit tricky. There's no item boxes around here, so inventory can be a bit difficult. Be careful there. So, oh, some herbs. I will take a couple of those, sure. Claire took a lot of our health, honestly, so we do need to do a bit of restocking, I'll be honest. I think there's some red herbs around here somewhere as well. I think they might actually be in the other room we haven't been to yet. I'll show it off in a moment. Guess where we're at again. Uh-huh. It's the frickin' residence. It's the same deal. The boxes are closed, and the sapphires are removed, and the other jewels as well. Guess where those are? Guess where those are. And as we know now, this was always a secret passage. We'll need the other gem for this. Just take my word for it. But yeah. Some things never change. So that's what we got to get the gems from the tiger statue to put in the boxes and move the record across. Just like we did previously. Okay. Let's get ourselves into here, this little side room. This place is dangerous, I seem to recall. Memory's a little bit short. He hasn't, but the play. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. After many long years of research, I finally identified the inheritance element that administers the intelligence of man. What? I've even succeeded in manipulating the absolute value of intelligence artificially by recomposing the base alignment of the element. I then sampled the gene of our great ancestor, replayed its element, then implanted it into the unfertilized egg of a surrogate mother. What I didn't expect was that twins, a boy and a girl, were born. Confirmation that both Alfred and Alexia Ashford were created in a lab. The boy had higher intelligence than normal, but not high enough for him to be considered a genius. The girl had unmatched intelligence that easily allowed her to be classified as such. She was exactly what I'd been looking for, the revival of our great ancestor. I already determined their names. The girl's name Alexia, and the boy's name Alfred. I'm certain that Alexia will elevate the name of the Ashford family to extreme glory. Science, everyone. Fucking science. Fucking science. Okay, that's unlocked. Where does that go? Ah! This goes back to where Claire was. We'll deal with this in a moment. We'll go there in a moment. That's not important right now. Yeah, there's a few different ways of dealing with stuff. Here's our fourth wing object, which I think we can open with this. So now we just need to find something to put them all into. But that's all 4 wings. There's some handgun ammo there. We honestly don't need it anymore. We're fine. Take the shells, though. I didn't know she knows what those were there. I just pressed X randomly. Neat. Okay, so we've got a few things to do. We're going to do this first. I don't know if this is quicker. It probably is. So, Star Run Key will get us in here. This is the biohazard symbol. So now, with that done, we can now get the gems out the statue. What we've got to do is shut off all the power and then use that way to avoid all the electric doors, because it will just turn off. We now have a loop. Okay. We definitely don't need this anymore. That's done its job. I'll put one of these away. We have a lot of shotgun ammo. That's kind of ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna take this, and I'm actually gonna take the BOW gas rounds. We've not actually used these yet. Just haven't used them. What you're meant to do with these BOW gas round is you only find the one container, and what you're meant to do is in the Tyrant fight, the first one where he's like on the edge when you try the self-destruct is activated, you're meant to use these against him to kill him, but I just didn't. I honestly don't know what else these are useful for. Let's find out. Let's find out. So let's move the lever down. That will deactivate the power once again. I'm just going to go ahead and load this up as well. It's times like this where I think back to like the HD Projekt stuff of like the Resident Evil mods and the randomizers and Source Next version. It lets you just skip all these scenes. There are times I'm like, you know what, that shit would be really damn useful. Not gonna lie. Oh well. So now we can come across here, grab both jewels. The statue will not work because it is disabled. We can sort out the music boxes. Oh, wait! Where the hell did you come from? What the hell? Did you just freaking respawn? Ah, that's what I thought. Get the fuck out of here. That's some bullshit. You don't actually behead them in this game. It doesn't let you do that because, you know, you're not allowed nice things. It is what it is. Okay. So that'll lock itself. Red jewel in. Grab that. So many key items around here. God in heavens. I remember the first time I played this game, like myself, and just having... I was just going backwards and forwards between freaking item boxes because my inventory was just such a mess. Christ. To be young and foolish again. Have inventory space, please. And much like the private estate, that will lower the bed frame. What awaits above? Not quite the same. Yeah, like a secret meeting room. Here's the line here. Couple of green herbs, we'll grab those. More handgun ammo if you need it at this point. You probably shouldn't need the handgun rounds. You can probably just leave it all now. But what we're here for mainly is this. The object. Ominous camera angle is ominous. There it is. And the golden dragonfly. Now it is worth noting, you'll see here he's Alexander's portrait. And it's been scratched out, because obviously that's what the kids think of his father. Yeah. Nice little touch, that. Alright. So with that, we can then get access to the super duper secret area. Which will be fucking needing. Jeez. Just, what the hell are you doing there? Fuck. Oh dear. I reacted fast enough just, but yikes. That was unpleasant. Good times. Good times. Ah! But I forgot. So, the shotgun thing, if you don't have it with Claire, and you've got it with Chris, you can still come back and do it. Because Chris can then just blast his way back here as well. I think it's just grenade launcher rounds is all that's back there. I could be wrong. Chris? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, it's grenade launcher rounds. You're gonna make me grab the shotgun back and ruin my inventory? Ugh. Makes me sick. Now I gotta go fix this? Come on. What are we doing here, everyone? This inventory is atrocious. There we go, that looks better. Alright. Yeah, I'll take the grenade round, sure. Fine. Fine. Be that way. Make me suffer. I don't think there's actually much more left for us to do. I'm just gonna provisionally take that with us. Just call it a hunch. I forget if we go to another item box before everything happens. I'm not convinced we do. I could be wrong.
Claire? Is that you, Claire?
Chris?
No! The door won't open. Hey, is Steve with you?
Steve, he...
Rough question.
Listen, Claire. We have to get out of here immediately.
Look at the pixels of that man's ear.
Can you unlock it from the inside?
It's glorious.
No, I can't.
Come on, Chris.
Chris, there should be a self-destruct system somewhere. If you activate it, all the electronic locks might be deactivated.
Now, if it was Resident Evil 5, Dorwood had no chance. I know I can't take any more items. I'm just gonna heal. Alright, everyone. It's time. For the record, I fucking love this theme. Let's do the business. This is another emergency elevator, but it's not active currently. I'm gonna get it going. Yeah, I really enjoy this theme. I think it's great. Alright, here we are. So here is the dragonfly. We've got that assembled, so we can get this open. I probably should have taken more health with me thinking about it. It'll be fine. Maybe. Hi, guys! Man, you took that well. I'm impressed. What? Thank you! Fuck. Man did not care. I respect that. Oh, dear. I do have space for the herb core, so I was just checking. Chris, please. So here it is. Here is the release for the self-destruct system. Please enter the security code. It's been telling you the code for about 8 hours. A nice touch. He is actually in the palace. He's also in that computer as well. Security code has been confirmed.
This facility
Yeah.
will
But I think it's a really cool touch, you know?
5 minutes.
It's very cute.
All doors are now unlocked.
I mean, that's our cue to get the fuck out of here. Don't mind me.
You made it!
Of course. Come on, let's get out of here.
About that.
What are we gonna do?
Take advantage while it's not moving?
Okay, turn the key clockwise simultaneously on 3.
Got it.
One, 2, 3.
Because he read the sign? He does say pretty clearly. To be fair.
I'll keep her busy. Just go for the emergency elevator.
Chris, but
I can take care of this. Just go.
you have to make it. Don't die on me.
Yeah, it's literally written. You can read it yourself. So I give him that. Uh-oh. Hey! You unhand her! Scumbag! Yeah! Get out of here. Yeah, she will kill Claire and make you reset your game. Don't let that happen. It's pretty bad. Speaking of pretty bad... Is it still Guna bait? It's probably still Guna bait. For final boss time. Let's fucking get her. Right. So, gotta be careful here. There's all these fucking vines and shit. They will hurt a lot. Be careful. Watch out for its attacks. The things it will spawn as well. They're annoying. Pain in the ass, this. You can kill them, and I would encourage doing so every now and again. Yeah! Enjoy the gas, arsehole! The vines also can kill these things for you too, which is quite useful. Uh-oh. Ow! Need a heal. Yep. Consume of thy sustenance. There we go. I'll do some good stuff. Yeah. Shotgun's pretty good just for dealing with these little things. They can also be crushed by the vines as well. They will sometimes kill them for you, which is pretty convenient. Ow. Not with that one, though. It's the side ones will, like, slam down on you. Like that one. Yeah. No, don't check the gun. I know what it is. I should have bought more health. I really should have done. Fucking... God damn it. There we go. Fucking magnum it. Caught reloading. That's not good. I need not be here. Ouch. Fucking hell, I'm actually taking a lot more damage than I care to admit. Oh no! Oh! Oh, that was death! Probably should have been. I have no health. That's not good. I need this to die. Thank you. Cheers the assist. This is actually trouble here. This is trouble. Like, legitimate trouble. Oh, no! Oh, no. This is actually really bad. You need to die, please. I don't have much time for this. Oh, no. Oh, good. That shot worked. Thank God. Oh, no fucking health. It never changes, does it? Never make this shit easy on me. I'd hardly say the job's done right now, but we have an upgrade. I have so little health for this. This is real bad. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna put down a handy-dandy save state. I might need it. So this is the linear launcher. This is what you need to get the job done. Unfortunately, I am shit at using this. So, we have a first-person camera. We've got to blast this fucking thing. But yeah, you only gotta land it once. But fuck knows if I'm bad at shooting. Fucking thing! Fucking bitch! I'm so bad at shooting with this. I've never been good at this. Fucker! I can't get hit as I'm beyond danger. I'm gonna be fucked. Oh no! I gotta reposition. Yes! Fuck you! And your family. So bad at that fight. So bad at that fight. I thought I'd fucked it there, honestly. I had no health. I thought it was over. Wesker!
Claire! No!
They magically disappear. Wesker's got his shade back from God's nowhere. I thought you lost those back at the facility. Never mind. So basically none of what you're about to see happens in Code Veronica Original for reasons I don't understand. This is what you play this game for, is this scene.
Chris!
Well done, Chris. It turns out that Alexia's work wasn't much of anything. So now, the only thing left is revenge.
Let her go, Wesker! You don't want her.
Fine.
Claire!
Today's a good day. I came for Alexia, but killing you is even better.
Sorry to disappoint you, but Alexia is gone.
That's no longer a concern to me. I have Steve to work with.
What?
Steve.
In his body, there's still a living T. Alexia virus. Steve should be a good specimen. Maybe he'll come back alive just as I did, and be able to see your sister again.
You freak.
Don't you touch him!
I'm sorry, dear heart. But my men have already taken him.
You get out of here, Claire.
But what about...
As a surviving member of STARS, I have to finish this.
Remember your promise.
I'll end this once and for all. Say hello to my comrades who you've killed.
I don't know where you get your confidence, Chris.
It does. But also, look at fucking Wesker. Oh. That was one kick, Chris. It was one kick! Come on, man! What are we playing at here? What are we doing?
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Do you think the jet's a two-seater, by the way?
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
One kick and he dies. Hope Claire knows how to fly a plane, because everyone else apparently does. She probably read it up somewhere. Maybe Jill gave her some lessons. This is so early 2000s.
Sure, I'm not human anymore. But just look at the power I've gained.
I mean, that would hurt. I'm not even gonna comment. Fucking laugh, man.
Magnificent. Don't you think?
Oh, there are many, many injuries on his list at the moment. Ooh! Thank you, Isaac Newton, for the assist. And Wesker dies, and is never seen from again. Probably. That's how laws of physics works. Fucking smile. It's so messed up. Well, this is why he trained Nacho. He got beat the shit out. He's like, I gotta bulk up. I can't rely on that the freaking Chekhov's girders to be hanging there. Oh yeah, I mean, I would too. You'll feel that in the morning as well.
Today's your lucky day. Next time we meet, don't count on another.
Next time.
Until we meet again.
See you in 15 years. That's crazy, that number, by the way. Apparently so. Apparently it really tickled him. I don't know.
Chris, where are you?
Yeah, that whole scene in the original Code Veronica didn't exist. Why? I don't know. I can believe pain was his fetish, though. I can believe that.
Chris!
Hey, you know that I always keep my promises.
Guys, we're a bit busy right now.
Chris, promise me. Please promise that you won't leave me alone again.
I'm sorry, Claire, but it's not over yet. There's still something we've got to do.
You mean...
Yeah, it's payback time. We've got to destroy Umbrella. Now, let's finish this once and for all.
Yeah, whenever the game goes to, like, the pre-rendered CG, it is very... Like, his hair changed from, like, flat to, like, the spikes out. It's very Japanese. But, hey, who's keeping score, you know? Yeah! That's what they basically said in the file. They rigged it with explosives for self-destruct just in case. Apparently, that constitutes a nuclear bomb. To be fair, there's probably enough shit and explosives in there anyway. Forget those missiles. There's probably enough shit in there to blow up like pretty anyway. So yeah, that was Resident Evil Code Veronica. The last of its generation. Being honest, this was obviously, as we mentioned before, there was another world where this would have been Resident Evil 3. but ultimately that became Nemesis, ended up getting the main branding, and this became the side spin, if you will. But this was it. For Resident Evil, on the main kind of proper series, this was the end of the line for a while. Resident Evil still had a couple of games come out, like the Outbreak series, which would follow in the next year or two. But there wouldn't be another mainline entry for Resident Evil for about 4 or 5 years, when Resident Evil 4 came and changed everything. I do think that I had played the base Code Veronica before. I do think that the change they made in this made it better in the sense that, like, there is enough ammo to do everything you need to do. Like, the game is, if you've not played regularly Resident Evil 4 and you just play base Code Veronica, it's brutal. Is this game a little bit too generous at times? I mean, I've played like Resident Evil, so... But you can definitely kill everything, not to be too worried about it. But yeah, I think it's a really enjoyable experience. I think that the plot is a little wacky, but I actually think it's pretty good. I will always appreciate this game's ability to kind of like how everything, the places you visit change later on in the facility in the Antarctic. I do think the actual level design is really good in this game. I think one of the better examples going. But it does make me wonder, you know, what might a remake of this look like? I do think it could be really good. And I'm not saying... It's kind of one of those where it's like, you don't necessarily have to. But I'd be fine with it. I think it would be a lot of fun. And I think it could be really, really good. And especially, like, I think if they embrace the whole kind of, like, what one character does has consequences down the line. It's a bit kind of similar to, if you think back to Resident Evil 3 Remake, how they use the Carlos section in the police station to kind of set up how Leon and Claire find the station later on, which is very cute and totally unnecessary, but there's certain things that he does, like blowing up the shower wall. Obviously, what happens with Marvin, stuff like that, which leads into how they fight in later on Resident Evil 2, which is a good touch. And I think that's something like that. I think this game, if a remake, would really, really benefit from. And I think there'd be a lot of fun. Obviously, as well, you've got the whole, you know, Wesker with his powers, Alexia and all the shit. You know, I think this game, if it wanted to, do you think to all, like, the torture stuff, you know, in the prison, like, this could get really dark if you wanted to as well. And certainly, if you think to recent horror games, especially fucking Silent Hill F, people are willing to do some real dark shit in these games and show things that you might never have seen before. I mean, but we'll see. It's not confirmed whether this will be remade. Definitely the rumor mill is going, and I wouldn't be surprised. I think to, like, all the Resident Evil games that have ever been that I think could benefit from remake, this probably is up there. I think this could be really super cool and a lot of fun, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But a good time. A fairly lengthy game. But I think it gets enough things right to be a pretty good addition to the series. But I think it was, at the time, clear that as enjoyable as this was, that Resident Evil did need to change somewhere. And by God, didn't they do that. By God, they did. Because yes, Claire didn't see the need to change her clothes. I don't know why. So, we get ourselves a C rank. We spent a while. This is a pretty casual run. Obviously, 10 saves. Never retired. Nope. No deaths. No deaths in this run. That certainly didn't happen. Nope. Yes. Chris, you can tell he'd been hitting the weights here. That man is swole. Fucking hell. Good times. Beating the main game does give you access to the whole battle game as well, which is fun. I'm not going to be doing it on this stream. But this is basically like a side game where you take a character and a setup. You go through a stretch of about 15 to 18 rooms or whatever it is throughout the game, taking out various enemies, stuff like that. And at the end of the run, you then get access to fighting a boss, which is a lot of fun. And it's actually a decent little mode, and I would encourage if you haven't played it before. Yeah, of course I go shopping. Why not? So Claire's got a bowgun. Chris, shotgun magnum's pretty strong. Steve, if you've unlocked him with the Luger puzzle, you can get hold of Steve. His golden Lugers themselves are kind of rubbish, but the submachine gun's good. And then there's more characters you can lock as well. There's variants of Claire, for example. You can end up unlocking Wesker himself as well, and stuff like that. It's it's pretty fun. Would encourage giving it a spin if you're interested in that. Check out my series. I did this like 10 years ago now. Jesus, I'm fucking old. There'll be videos and content on that. But otherwise, that's where we're going to leave it. Partially because my voice is still recovering. It has been swollen over the past few days. It's still a little bit rough-ish now. And I don't want to overuse it, knowing that I'm going to be... Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of recording the next 2 days. And my voice is still not 100%, so... I don't want to totally burn it out. Also, I could do with getting an early night as well. So get up early, get recording, and get to work. So, but yeah, this is always going to be a shorter stream. Kind of clean up. And last stop before Requiem tomorrow. For those of you that are going to be sticking around on the channel to watch it, I do appreciate it. Because obviously there is lots of places you can go to see Requiem, including right now. But I've had a few folks saying they're waiting for me to do it, and I do appreciate that. I can only hope I do the game justice, and going by the review scores we've seen, apparently it's not bad. We'll see. Take care, everyone. Thanks for the company. I'll see you in Raccoon City.